Now this series of exercises will be broken down for you independently, but I'm going to show you all the different portions of it so you can see how it can be put together. So you can do just one little part or you can do all of them. The first part is a clamshell. You're going to have your hips at about 45. We don't want to have your hips all the way to 90 for this one at the beginning. Just try these ones first. Keep your feet lined up. Squeeze the top glute to lift that knee like you're spinning right in that hip socket to open that knee up and to come back down. Now if this hip moves first, it's actually working the bottom hip. It's more external hip rotation on the bottom. So try to keep that hip exactly where it is, even if you want to hang on to it. And we're just going to open and close. That's the clamshells. You can also do clamshells at a higher range. So you can change your hips. So now I'm at 90 degrees in my hips. You can also do them this way. Part 2, we're going to stay at 90. And this is where you're doing a hip abduction, where you're actually lifting the knee right up. And you're going to try not to lead with your foot. Try to keep everything as parallel as possible, lifting right up and then back down. So you're going to feel the glute open up and then back down. So that's that hip abduction again, not moving the hips. Now if you want to add to it and advance it a bit more, hold the hip in a position that you can handle. Hips are still 90, legs still neutral. Now we're going to try internal hip rotation. Is the knee spinning inwards and the foot coming up? External hip rotation is turning inwards. So we can do some internal and external hip rotation in this position. My spine is neutral the whole time. I'm not tucking my hips under. Last part, we're going to find that center and now bring the knee towards your chest and then keep squeezing the glutes as you push that leg out, just to where you feel some tension from the tubing. You can bring that knee towards your chest and back out. So you can do a few of these on your hands and knees as well. There is one extra part that you could add with the band or without, and it's tucking your hips under a little bit. If you had headlights on the hips, they shift forward. Kick this leg behind to get those abductors as you kick up and down, kind of like you have a paintbrush on the back of your heel and you're painting up and down the wall behind you. So really keep those guys working. I cannot see this leg. Just keep that spine neutral and you do any combination.